Okay, start Mana. Shall we start or okay, fine. So because the starting slide is very important. I'll be starting a case, and through the case we will enter into the remedy. So in case if you join late, then you will miss the case, and remedy understanding may not be that clear. Okay. Anyway, before your friends join, the last remedy we spoke was Barata. Okay. Extensively, we have spoken about Barata. So, do you have any questions in Barata? If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those questions because we spoke Barata in detail, starting from the introduction till the clinical utility of Barata. Lot of things have come up in between. Mind, how Barata will be in different stages. We have tried to explore. We also looked at the sphere of action, and we have also looked at the ailments. How do they look physically, and even particular symptoms. We have tried to explain in detail. Okay. So if Barata is clear, we will start with a new remedy, and the new remedy. I'll just share a case and concentrate on the case. I can't give you the full case, but I'll just give you a gist so that you can also contribute something listening to this particular case and we can take it further. Okay. So this was a lady who had come to my clinic few days back, a few months back, and she's a 36-year-old lady. She presented to me with excess bleeding. For past 20 days, she's been having continuous flow, menstrual flow, and she consulted a gynec who prescribed her hormonal pills. In spite of taking the hormonal pills, the flow continued. That's why she landed up in my chamber. Now I'm just giving you, as a promise, I'm just giving you a small gist. Now, what was my observation was she was a 36 years old lady, okay, but the way she was talking, the gestures, the body movement was not proportionate to her age. A 36 years old lady, how she should present, how she should talk, okay. So that is something I personally felt was missing, okay. She looked very immature for me. For 36, the maturity that she should carry, that was missing. And one more very important physical observation that I could make in this female was she was a huge built lady. She was a huge built lady. But what I could observe in this case was her head was comparatively smaller. The head and the body, it was not proportionate. Okay, head was way smaller when compared to her body. There will be the organs, the structure will be proportionate. That proportionate thing was missing in this particular case. Now, what did you get, or what exactly you understood in this particular case, what I've just narrated? You can use the chat box, you can just type. See, you're a third year student. With due respect, whatever you have understood in this case, feel free in contributing. Yes, Ullas says this lady looks more childish. Yeah, Pragati is talking of this lady being immature. Yeah, so beautiful. There are a lot of points that you people are coming up with, and majority of you are talking about she being immature and she being childish. And one more good observation is the head is small. Okay. See, first time in my life for a lady with excessive bleeding, I took the risk of prescribing a remedy. Though we'll be studying in the female genitalia, this bleeding, excessive bleeding is also there in this particular remedy. My basis of prescription was more based on the mind and of course the typical physical appearance. I have read in books, I have seen my teacher myself prescribing, but I never got an opportunity to prescribe this particular thing. So, what is this, or what is that structure? What is that creature? What is that animal that comes to your mind, which has a small head and a large body? Very good, beautiful. The answers are quick. See, now that's the beauty. Though you are a third year students, you act mature, you don't act immature. That is the beauty. So you act mature for a third year student. Good, beautiful, keep it up. That's the beauty of teaching your class. Okay. So many of you have come with the remedy, right? And she was given this remedy, a single dose of Buforana. Must be 200 is what I had in my clinic. I don't use this remedy very often. Okay. Must be a better understanding of this remedy will help many of us to use this remedy more often in our practice. Many times we miss this to Barata. Okay. Many times we miss this to Sikuta. Though if time permits, I'll be talking to you how do we differentiate Barata from Bufo. We'll take it up a little later. Now looking at the creature, what you see is this is a creature which has got a small head and a large body. Tomorrow, when you have somebody coming to your clinic, a patient who's got a comparatively small head, but the body is way larger. Okay, first remedy that should come to your mind is Bufo. I'm not asking you to prescribe Bufo, but this is a remedy that should come. Luckily, in this case that I just presented to you, Bufo did wonders. Her mother-in-law and her husband had come to my clinic even yesterday evening. I stopped giving medicines for this lady because she improved. Two sittings, she came, and her next menses was perfect, on dot, and it stopped within 4 days. So I don't see the point of continuing homeopathic what medication when somebody is doing good. So just unlock. Okay. So when somebody is doing good, so she's just under observation. Her husband and her mother-in-law, they have some chronic issues. They keep visiting me, and they are also pretty impressed with the kind of results homeopathy gave to this particular patient. Okay. So moving ahead, we'll try to explore next 40 minutes. We'll see what best we can understand in Bufo. See now, though you are in third year, I'm trying to give you something more and I'm trying to give you something different. If you understand the concepts early, the future will be clear, meaning you can settle down in your practice early. So, keeping that ambition in mind, I'm just trying to introduce studying mentals in a different angle. See, broadly, the mentals can be studied are understood at the level of will, at the level of intellect, at the level of emotions, and at the level of morals. These are four broad classification. Classifications can vary, but I'm talking to you about the commonest classification that we follow in our college: will, intellect, emotion, and morals. Okay. So what we'll try to do is we will. Oh, one second. Why this? Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So now it will come. Okay. So what I was trying to tell you is yes. What I was trying to tell you is yeah, Animesh, yeah. We are trying to understand the mind at the level of will, at the level of intellect, at the level of emotions, and at the level of morals. See, if you look at before, three components of mind, you know, they are very, very, very prominent. Now, the first component is the intellect. Okay, so we'll try to understand next few minutes what we have in intellect and how do we understand intellect. Okay, and we'll also look at the emotional symptoms related to before mind. And the last thing we'll be looking here is the moral symptoms related to mind. Okay, so I hope this classification is clear. We are trying to understand before in a new angle, and what is that new angle I'm trying to explore today is before explained at the level of intellect, at the level of emotions, and at the level of morals. Okay. Now, when you talk of intellect, can I have a quick, interaction from your side? What exactly comes under intellect? Now, what is intellect? Intellect is something to do with our intelligence, the way how we look at things, the memory, good, okay, how we understand the comprehension, okay, and yes, the comprehension, the memory part, fine, the mental development part, the decision making, the planning, the execution. Okay, all these things will come under intellect. See, intellect can be poor intellect or intellect can be good intellect. Okay. See, from what we look at before, I am doing before immediately after Barata. So what you need to understand is bufo generally has low intellect. Bufo is a remedy which is required for those constitutions who are low on intellect. Okay, so intellectually they are lower. Now, few of your friends have already started giving contributing symptoms. They can be foolish, they can be idiotic, okay, they can be stupid, etc. So it is suited to constitutions who are with low intellect. Please keep the case I gave you in the background so that you understand before better. So what are those low intellect symptoms you have in before related to mind? See, now what you also have to remember here is the development of mind in before is arrested, or before's mind is not as developed as it should have developed. Okay, so there is developmental arrest in before. Okay, so what you see here is we'll look at the simple aspects in before when the uh, mind development is not happening the way it should happen, or it is there but it is not very well developed. What could be the probable intellectual symptoms that can come up? Very good. Somebody is talking of low IQ, not able to recall, hard to memorize. Beautiful, good. These are all few things we have in Q4. So to start with, there is dullness. There is dullness. Dullness, especially in children. Children who are dull, and because you are dull, you are not able to concentrate. I'm going stepwise so that it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, fine. So dullness in children, they are not able to study, they're dull. Basically, they're dull. This dullness gives rise to issues with concentration. They're not able to concentrate. And many times it so happens, It's an online class today, but when I'm taking class for 100 student capacity, there are few who will be lost. As a teacher standing on the stage, I can make out how many of you are concentrating, how many of you are not concentrating, how many of you are acting as if you are concentrating, and all those things. So what you have to understand here is dullness, concentration difficulty, and next stage what you also see is the mind goes into an abstraction state. So abstraction of mind, fine. You are not focused in the class, okay? You are not in the class, you are somewhere else. Hmm? You are not focusing on the present time and you are not focusing on the present place. Whatever is told, you are not focusing. You will be in your own world. Now, this is what we call it as abstraction of mind. Shreyansh is talking of absent mindedness. I'll come to absent mindedness. This is also there in Bufo. Low intellect remedy, they are absent minded. See, now what is absent minded? Fine. So some part of the class you are not there, you get diverted, so you're entirely out of it, fine. And for example, I call you or so one of your friends just shakes you and then you try to come back. So absent mindedness is a state where the mind is not attentive, okay? Yes, physically present, mentally absent, mind is elsewhere. You ask some question, they give you some other answer because they were not concentrating, fine, not present. Hmm? Fine. So inattentive, mind not being present, mind being absent. Okay. For a small face, you're somewhere. That is absent mindedness. And abstraction is you not being in the reality, you not being in the present scenario. Fine. That is absent mindedness. So dullness, concentration difficult, absent mindedness, abstraction of mind, and somebody rightly said it can also cause a lot of memory issues because you're not able to concentrate properly, because that concept is not getting registered properly in your mind. You will have issues with memory. You would have done something and you immediately forget what you have done. Okay, so that is what you have in Bufo. Fine. So going ahead, what you also see in Bufo is because of all these things, because of these low intellect things, as the pathology progresses, you see a lot of other things happening in Bufo. Now, what are those other things? You are not concentrating, you are not registering it properly, you are not memorizing it properly, so you tend to make mistakes. You tend to make mistakes in speaking. What is it that you are trying to do in Bufo? See, there are so many remedies in our Materia Medica which can make mistakes in speaking. Bufo specifically, they misplace words. You know, when they're talking, they use a wrong word or they misplace a word. So mistakes makes in talking, mistakes makes in writing, etc. Bufo has mistakes making in speaking, hmm? Using wrong words, misplacing the correct word with the wrong word is what you have in Bufo. See, this in the end, it will give rise to confusion. It will give rise to confusion. So, what are they confused about, or when is the confusion more? Confusion in Bufo is more in the mornings, or confusion in Bufo is more after eating. So, students who have logged in late, I have started a remedy by name Bufo Rana, and in this class we are exploring the mind, understanding mind in different method. I have tried to classify the entire mental symptoms of Bufo into intellect, into morals, and into emotions, so that you understand Bufo better. And as a first task, we have taken up understanding the intellectual symptoms or the intellect symptoms of Bufo. And there we saw Bufo as a remedy, for people with low intellect, and we saw that there is dullness in children. They are not able to comprehend, they are not able to understand, they are not able to concentrate. And how the sequence, what will happen? They in class, there is abstraction of mind, there is absent-mindedness, and they can make mistakes in talking, and they're confused. Right? Going ahead, what next? What happens? See now, again, this image tells so much about before. What do you understand from this image? What do you understand from this image? He should be a man aged around 40 plus. Yes, very good. Your interpretation is absolutely right. But you see the child in him. Okay, though all of us have the child in us, but in before it is very evident. So childish behavior, people who are silly, people who are foolish, people who are idiotic. Till now, the only remedy you knew was Pareto. Now I am complicating things for you. I am giving you more remedies. I am confusing you. But in the end, we will understand when before, when Pareto. Don't worry, I'll come to it a little later. But for time being, go with the flow, understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? So we spoke of the intellect part. We are still with the intellect part, and we are seeing how immature, how kiddish, how silly, how idiotic can a Bufo constitution be. Okay, so moving ahead, we also have that they're very foolish. Yes, they're very foolish. The kind of gestures they make, the kind of body language they have. Fine, it looks very childish, very idiotic. Okay, this is not what you need to do or what you should do being a 40 years plus old person. Okay, so there is a rubric in our materia medica in our repertory: childish behavior, only body grows. See how beautifully it is described. Now that's where you students need to be fortunate that you are studying homeopathy. No other system has all these things. Fine. So childish behavior. If you go back to the case I was trying to tell you, she's a lady hugely built. She should be 5 feet 10 inches tall, very hefty lady. But what is that I saw? The head was very small. They're very silly, very stupid, very feeble-minded constitutions. Okay. Now let's again have a look at this particular gentleman. Due credits to Google Images from where I've taken all the images. Okay. Now what you see here is before laughs. Now what is special about before laughing? Laughing is nothing wrong. But when do you laugh? For what reason you laugh becomes very important. Laughing is not a crime. But before, if you just look at the text I have typed below, they laugh at very serious matter. This is something we also saw in Bareta. Now, why do you think before we laugh at something very serious? Because they have low intellect. They don't comprehend the seriousness of what you are speaking, and they keep laughing. You getting my point? I'm going very systematic, stepwise, so that things become clear for you. Okay? So, I mean, laughing without reason. See, causeless, without reason, they're laughing. And laughing at trifles, small things, where it doesn't require you to laugh, they're laughing. And how are they laughing? They're laughing like a child, you know. So, childish way of laughing. How a child laughs, child will not look at who is there, you know. That's how a child is defined. And we forgive the child for the mistakes he makes. Child is laughing loud, child is laughing in a very inappropriate way. When elders are there, when people are there, they burst out in laughter. Fine, it is forgiven in them. But you are a man who has grown, you are grown so huge, so big, but you don't know when to laugh, for what reason you should laugh. So childish, laughing at trifles, laughing without any cause, laughing over serious matter, they all come under this particular remedy. So giggling, you also have something in before giggling. Giggling is that making that sound. People giggle, right? Okay, giggling. So giggling, laughing silly. These are a few things you have in before. Now, on a serious note, you have something very important. Now, what is the idea of understanding before at the level of intellect? See, understanding before the level of intellect will also tell us that before can be prescribed for certain conditions where the intellect is low. Okay, you are a third year student. I will give you few, and once you come to medicine, you can, once you come to your pediatrics, you can add few more. See, to mention few, you have autism. Okay, before can be a very good remedy for autistic children. See, when I say before can be a very good remedy, you'll have to be very careful. I am not telling you before is the remedy for autistic children. When an autistic children, or when an autistic child has the symptom similarity of that of before drug picture, only then before becomes indicated for any of these conditions. Similia similibus curanter. Okay, unless you don't see before in an autistic child, you can't think of before. I'll tell you, as we unfold before, you will realize when you can think of before in an autistic child. ADHD, okay, is unfortunately increasing in the society. So before can be one remedy that can be thought of in autistic kids. Kids in whom the mind development is not appropriate to his age, mental retardation, imbecility, dementia. These are all few conditions where bufo can be thought of clinically, provided the given patient matches with the drug picture of bufo. Okay. Now this is with the intellect part of bufo. Now before I take up the emotions of bufo, do you have any questions to ask here? Is this clear? Are you finding it difficult in understanding? Yeah, it can also be a remedy for cretinism. Good. Ulas has told that. Any clarification you want? We have touched a very simple part in before. We have tried to understand only the intellect. I have not completed the entire mentals. I have just given you the intellect of before. Any questions? You are clear with this, or you are not clear? All of you are clear? See, one or two of you saying yes. Yeah, Bhagya has a question. How do you differentiate Barata and Bufo? I'll come to that part, Bhagya. Give me some time. I'll give you little more information about Bufo. Then probably in the end, you yourself can tell me how Barata can be different from Bufo. Okay? Because we are touching at few more points so that you'll get more clarity. I'll definitely answer Bhagya, but you'll have to give me some time. Okay? How to differentiate before from Barata is the question. We'll keep that. It's a very important question because many times we would have given Barata for a case of before, and it will not work, and we miss the case. Okay. Now that before I am explaining, you will get more clarity, and we can differentiate before from Barata. We'll come to it. Next 10 minutes, we'll try to look at the emotions of before. Now, quickly, as a third year student, what will come under emotions? What exactly are the symptoms that will be coming under emotions? Give me some examples for emotions. What all things will come under emotions? Yes, anger, good. You don't answer for few seconds, I get furious. Anger, cheerfulness, sadness, good. Grief, irritability, very good. Indifference. See, confusion, I personally put it under intellect. Okay, but some emotions can also give rise to confusion. But confusion for me is more of rubric which will come under intellect. Joy, insanity, madness, beautiful, good. So quickly we'll spend 10 minutes and we'll try to understand what we have or what Bufo has got to offer under emotions. See, we'll start with simple emotions, something that all of you understand. And yeah, there is weeping. Okay. So, emotions, if you just see this image, you see a mixed bag of emotions here. Now, in Bufo, there is irritability. They get irritated. Right? For what reasons they get irritated? Irritated when questioned, irritated when spoken to. See, Bufo has an aversion to question, aversion to answer. They are the kind of people who doesn't like to be questioned. Fine. They know their IQ is low, so aversion, questioning, fine. Answer, aversion to is all what you have in Bufo. When questioned, they get irritated. When spoken to, you go speak to them, they get irritated. And irritation is more in the morning. The moment they wake up with irritability. So mother will have a tough time managing a before child. Okay, fine. See, irritability, and I'm talking to you about the next extended part of irritability, that is anger. See, these are all linked. You are a third year student. If you look at the miasm, irritability is Sora, anger is psychosis, rage is syphilis. So, irritability, anger, and rage, I have dedicated in one slide so that you are clear. It is all related. Now, when do they become angry? Angered easily. See, angered when misunderstood. So, what is the problem here is Bufo want to convey something. You understand the situation, you imagine the situation. Bufo wants to convey something, but he is idiotic, he is foolish. The way he is trying to convey is something the other person is not able to understand. Now, when you don't understand, Bufo will become angry. So, angered easily when misunderstood. They talk nonsense or they talk something irrelevant and you don't understand and they get angry. Say, I'm talking this, I'm telling this, and you're not following it, and they get angry. And what they're trying to talk, you understand in a different way. And they get irritated that you are not understanding the way they want you to understand them. And that will trigger anger. I hope you understood this. Hmm? Angered easily, angered when misunderstood. They talk nonsense, then angry if not understood. And anger is very, very violent anger. And that violent anger in before or in general, that violent anger, extreme anger is what we call it as rage. So before has rage, violent anger, extreme anger. Rage when he is alone, while he is alone. Before will not show his anger, that rage with everybody in front of everybody. When he is alone, he is in rage. He is in rage. So irritability, anger, rage, three related rubrics. I've had it in a single slide. Similarly, before on the emotional plane can be anxious. So what is before anxious about? Before is anxious about health. He is anxious about future. Music will bring anxiety and anxiety on waking. These are the anxiety related mentals you have in before. An extended form of anxiety is fear. Like you saw irritability and anger. Anxiety and fear. Anxiety is sora, fear is psychosis. Now, what are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? What is the fear you have in before. Anxiety you saw from music. So in psychosis, music will cause fear. See, he had anxiety of health. You know, this in psychosis gets reflected as fear of some impending disease. See, you will have to understand it is a beautiful correlation that I am trying to give you. If you understand this, things will fall in place and you can understand things in a better way. So, this anxiety of health in psychosis gets reflected as fear of some impending disease, some disease he might get, some infection he might get, or he might die. Okay. So, this anxiety of future in Bufo is projected as anxiety something will happen. So, sorry, fear something will happen. So, what is that fear that something might happen? Fear something bad might happen. Some misfortune might happen. Something bad might happen. So, if a Bufo person comes to you in soric stage, there will be anxiety of future. And if you probe further in psychotic phase, this anxiety is anxiety something will happen or anxiety about misfortune. See, anxiety is a general term. Fine, it could be about anything. When this is getting specific to a point, it is more of fear. Okay, so anxiety of crowd, anxiety of strangers, very timid guy. He also has anxiety of animals, anxiety of dogs, anxiety of sorry, I'm kindly cut copy with fear. Fear of animals, fear of dogs, fear of insects, and fear of birds. So at the emotional level, they are anxious. I've briefed you what are they anxious about, and I've also tried to tell you about fear in before. Okay, moving ahead, we saw that there is a lot of things to do with music. See, each of us can have our own equation with music. Few of you enjoy music, few of you don't enjoy music, few of you might have your own choice of music. For all those things, we have homeopathic remedies. In Bufo, unfortunately, they are sensitive to music, aversion to music, fine, and music aggravates. Okay, so music aggravates, and they have anxiety, they have fear. These are few things. These are few things that will happen in Bufo. Okay, so somebody needs to unmute. If I mean by mistake, I see some disturbance happening. Yeah, somebody, okay, chala, we'll see what to do. Okay, so I hope you are clear. I'm trying to just brief you about the music and what happens in Bufo with music. Okay, they can be sensitive to music. Music can aggravate their problems. Or what are those problems Bufo will get from music is the music can bring on anxiety or music can bring on fear. Okay. Few more emotional symptoms that you have in Bufo is they can be very stubborn, they can get offended very easily. Now, the last part of Bufo that I want to focus here, which will have a lot of meaning, is if you look at this particular image that I've taken, this is about the primitive human being. A human being was not evolved, or a human being was not developed. Very good. Evolution. A human being was not evolved. Unfortunately, Bufo belongs to those human beings who are not evolved or who are not developed. Okay. So they have got a lot of animalistic characters. Okay. So now what is that animalistic characters you have in Bufo? Fine. See, frog again is a very primitive creature. If you look into the history of frog, it's a very primitive creature. Okay, and the animalistic development of brain is again very limited. It is to eat, it is to fight, it is to have intercourse, something like that. The animalistic urges are very limited. They're not evolved. Now, that is what you see even when it comes to the intelligence in Bufo. The intellect is not very well, formed, or the intellect is not very well developed in Bufo. Fine. So they've got basic animalistic urges, eating, sleeping, mating, that kind of a thing. So biting, howling, making sounds like animals. Fine. So these are few things that we have in before. See, to sum up, I have just tried to give you a new learning wherein I have tried to explore learning before at the level of intellect and at the level of emotion. In the next class, when we meet, we'll talk of before at the level of morals. This again a very interesting point or interesting thing we need to understand, and that will be before at the level of morals. This I'll dedicate some 30 minutes or 20 minutes. We'll keep it to the next class. Let's not hurry with a new concept. Okay. So I would like to spend few minutes with you students having started a new concept. Are you clear, or are you finding any difficulty? Something that is confusing, something that is not clear? We'll have some 3-4 minutes time. Any doubts if you have, please feel free so that we can take up the doubts and we can clear. Okay. All the 70, 80 students who are there in third years class. So if you have any clarification, please feel free so that I can clarify. So to keep things simple, we spoke of the intellectual faculty, and we also spoke of the emotional faculty of before. Okay. Bhagya's question is still pending. How to differentiate Bufo and Beretta? Okay, fine. I will talk the morals of Bufo. Then you'll get a lot of clarity. Fine. Then you'll get a lot of clarity. Morals is something that will help you differentiate Bufo from Beretta. Hmm. Probably Beretta is not as violent, as animalistic as Bufo. Yes, that's what we'll put a small line, and we'll try to differentiate it. Let's spend some time. It's a very important topic. Let me not hurry and finish things. Okay. At very prematurely, let me not conclude how to differentiate Beretta from Bufo. Once you get clarity in the next class, the moral faculty, then you'll get a beautiful clarity between Beretta and Bufo. So, any questions, any doubts, anything you want me to repeat? It's clear? Fine. So, if it is clear, let me not go on and on. I'll stop here, and hopefully Thursday morning I'll be taking one class. Okay. I'll keep your CR informed about Thursday morning class. The time, I'll just keep you updated. Okay. Thank you for joining, and it was nice. We had good interaction. That's what makes the class fun. Okay, hope you had a very good learning, and see you on Thursday. Thank you for joining. Thank you.